if I give you a nice little chunk of change, you'll work for me?
The hospital's making an offer for $25,000.
That's a lot of doggone money.
Not for our son's vision.
That our new mandate was business first.
Well, I know you're not questioning us. You're a foot soldier, remember that.
You can sign yourself to death row.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about BMF Season 1, Episode 5. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 5, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. And the title of the episode is called Secrets and Lies, and the description for the episode reads: Meech and Terry devise a multi-layered plan to reclaim what is rightfully theirs. Detective Lopez's murder investigation begins to heat up. So those are the key elements in this next episode. I can't wait to see how it's all going to play out. Of course, in this trailer, we saw a lot of different things, so we're definitely going to talk about them. And I'm going to try my best to focus on the key points. If I miss anything, you guys let me know. Make sure you check out my last video. I gave you guys the episode 4 recap. So check that video out if you have not seen it. But in episode 5, Secrets and Lies, a lot of different things are going to happen in my opinion. So let's talk about it, man. What did we see in this trailer? Of course, your boy, Pat Wood Harris, will finally be in the scene with his brother Steve Harris, Detective Bryant. And as we can see in the trailer, he is pretty much telling Detective Bryant he is willing to pay him some money in order for, some type of protection, right? So now Detective Bryant has to make another decision. Does he want to continue to mess around in this game, or does he really want to stick to law enforcement and go that route? Deep down inside, I got a feeling that Detective Bryant is probably going to go in the route that he's used to going, and that is to continue to take this money, continue to, I guess, be loyal toward Meech. And it's looking like Pat as of right now, but as you can see, it looks like your boy Detective Bryant needs this money, and he's probably going to take it from Pat, in my opinion. But he has a lot of decisions to make, man, and his time is running out. Now, also in the trailer, we can hear Meech telling Terry everybody has weaknesses. So I'm believing that maybe, Terry and Meech are going to talk about Big L and, about what they can do as far as that business thing with her. At the end of the day, they have to also be plotting and planning on how to take down Lamar and run this organization the right way. Now let's get to Charles. In the trailer, we can see that he's very happy. Now, Karen is telling them that they can get about $25,000 from the hospital. And of course, Charles is happy. He's like, man, $25,000, it sure is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We might as well just take this. But Lucille's not playing around. She said, no, it's not. It ain't a lot of money, especially for what they did to our son and his eye. So they're not just going to take this money. Charles will feel some type of way about this, but we know Lucille wants more money than this. Plus, the lawyer already told him she is trying to see, how much money she can get from this hospital. You got to see their first offer and then, see what else they're looking to put down on this whole case. So at the end of the day, I think they're going to probably get more money than $25,000. Lucille knows this. And of course, Charles will have some issues with it. But at the end of the day, they got to pay up. They have to pay up, especially if they was the ones that messed up. And if that is the case, you already know they're going to put up more than $25,000 when it's all said and done. Now, I do believe Charles just wants the money because it is a solid number, but at the end of the day, if you can get more, you might as well try to get them for everything that they're willing to pay out. Now, also in the trailer, it seems like your boy Lamar is having issues with the 12th Street boys, right? And as you can see, he's taking out his frustrations on these guys. It seems like they're going to start questioning some of the things that he is doing. But now Lamar, he's like, look, I'm at the top of the food chain when it comes to this organization. I run it in this organization. None of you guys don't run this. So of course we know he's going to be putting his hands on a couple of these guys. As you can see right here, he is taking his belt and he is putting that work in And he's not playing around, man. Your boy Lamar is always beating down somebody each and every episode. I told you guys in my episode 4 recap that this particular incident right here is probably going to start to be the downfall of Lamar. The last thing that he wants to do is to create enemies and disrupt this organization that he has, pretty much came back and rebuilt, and he's doing the things the way he wants to do it. You don't want to make any of your soldiers pissed off and disrupt the organization. So we're going to see how it's all going to play out. But I'm going to tell you right now, that success that Lamar had in the first half of the season, I got a feeling it's about to turn. Now, we get to your girl Kato, and apparently she is questioning what Terry and Meech wants her to do. And, the episode is titled Secrets and Lies. So will Kato's secret finally be revealed to Meech and Terry? Will they finally find out that she helped out Lamar as far as the stash house and giving him that information? At the end of the day, Meech understands that Kato cannot fully be trusted. She's just a foot soldier, as he said in the trailer. And, she has to be watched at all times. So hopefully those secrets and lies can come out about her. They need to, because if it's not put out there, that means that Kato is still going to be a threat, a liability to this organization. And at the end of the day, it's going to be an advantage for Lamar. And if that's the case, that means Meech and Terry are going to have to figure out soon, and I'm talking about very soon, how to stop this. Now, I will say this, based off the trailer, they're not playing around this episode. As you can see, you see B Mickey right here on the left. You see your boy Terry, I believe, and then you got Slick sitting in the chair. So that means that they're not playing around with the 12th Street boys, and that they're coming back for revenge. You already know they pissed off about the stash. Now it's time to go out and seek revenge, and you already know Lamar is going to hear about this, because word will get back to him. As you can see, he's on the phone with Meech, and of course he's telling them, well, I guess you done made yourself a death wish by doing this. Well, Lamar, you've been back in town pretty much causing all types of issues for everybody, and now these are the consequences. I mean, these guys are not just going to sit back and allow you to do whatever you want to do. They're going to eventually try to strike back on you. And as you can see right here, this is exactly what Meech and Terry is doing. They're getting back at Lamar for what his organization has done. And Meech is telling him, well, I'm willing to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about, I got a death wish. Well, that's the risk that I'm taking, because I cannot sit back and just allow you to do whatever you want to do. So finally, we're going to start to see, I will say, the downfall a little bit of Lamar and what he is doing. And hopefully Meech and Terry can finally start moving forward. But the thing is, we have Detective Lopez. It says in the description that he's going to get closer and closer once again to all this murder stuff. So that means Detective Brian is probably going to have to neutralize him, because if he gets too close, that means it can always come back on Detective Bryant. And you already know he don't want that happening at all. He don't want that happening. So we're going to see how it's all going to play out. Secrets and Lies is definitely going to be revealed. A lot of action is definitely going to be revealed. I got a feeling episode 5 is going to be a very solid episode. But you guys let me know, man, how do you see this episode playing out? What do you believe is going to happen with Meech, Terry, and Big L? At the end of the day, Terry's going to be the one running this business as far as doing business with Big L. Meech, I guess he's just going to have to accept the fact that that's who she wants to do business with. I mean, as long as the money is coming in, it shouldn't be any type of issue. So we're going to see if that's going to be the case. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. I will continue to drop more BMF videos this week for you guys to get you ready for episode 5. So stay tuned. But man, let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.